Hello and welcome to Pirate News. I'm Brianna Bernath.
And I'm Brynne Connolly. Today we will cover everything from campus events, Seton Hall sports, to your 5-day weather forecast.
Congratulations to the Setonian, Seton Hall student-run newspaper, for receiving 7 awards from the New Jersey Press Foundation for the 2016-2017 school year. The purpose of the annual New Jersey College Newspaper Contest is to highlight the best newspapers and student journalists from all colleges and universities in the state of New Jersey. The Setonian won 2 first place, 3 second place, and 2 third place awards, and 3 students were recognized for their work individually. The staff more than doubled their success of last year when they won 3 third place awards.
The Board of Regents at Seton Hall have unanimously voted to appoint Dr. Mary Meehan as interim president effective April 11th. Meehan is a distinguished leader in both higher education and healthcare. This appointment allows for President Gabriel Esteban to focus his full energy on the transition to his new post at DePaul. The board has also launched a nationwide search for the next president of Seton Hall.
Professor of Higher Education Robert Kelchin has been featured in Market Watch, Inside Higher Ed, and the News and Record of Greensboro, North Carolina to discuss what President Donald Trump's budget proposal could mean for higher education and his research of the distribution of federal work-study funds. Kelchin was recently named one of 7 professors who would be awarded research grants in order to study whether college tuition rises with the ability to borrow more money. Among others, Kelchin has been featured in an Inside Higher Ed article called "Do Pell Grants Discourage Marriage?" regarding one member of the House of Representatives from Wisconsin suggesting that Pell Grants be eliminated for first-year students as they act as a deterrent for marriage.
On Wednesday, April 5th, the Career Center will be holding its final fair of the year. The Communication Career Fair will highlight industries such as public relations, journalism, advertising, graphic design, broadcasting, and more. The event will take place in the Chancellor's Suite from 5 to 7 p.m. For more information, contact Gina Aloe.
And now we'll head over to Matt Lamb with your Seton Hall Sports Update. Matt?
Thanks, Bree, and hello, Pirate fans. I'm Matt Lamb here with your Seton Hall Sports Update. Let's start out on the diamond, where the softball team opened up Big East play this past weekend against Villanova, going 1 for 2 in the 3-game set. The lone win came in Game 1 of a doubleheader on Saturday versus the Wildcats, 8-6 in 10 innings. Down 1 run in the bottom of the 7th, Alexis walked in homer to left to force extra innings, and after Villanova scored in the top of the 8th, the Pirates answered with a home run from the well-lent. The Pirates won on the game a 3-run walk-off home run from Lauren Fisher in the bottom of the 10th inning. The Pirates would then fall in Game 2 8-2, and then in Game 3 by a score of 8-7 on Sunday, despite 2 home runs and 4 RBIs from Walkton in the final game. The Pirates next play today at 4 p.m. when they take on Fordham at home. Now switching to baseball, Seton Hall hosted a 3-game series against Connecticut and also won 1-2 over the weekend. After falling 2-1 on Friday after surrendering 2 runs in the top of the 8th inning, the Pirates grabbed the win on Saturday 3-2. Colin Dana dazzled over 7 2/3 innings of work, and freshman Matt Toke delivered 2 RBI singles in the game. The sacrifice fly by Mike Caputo gave the Pirates the insurance run they needed for the win. They would lose Sunday, however, by a score of 4-0. The Pirates loaded the bases in the 6th and 7th innings, but could not score. They left the season-high 15 men stranded on base in the effort. The Pirates also play today, but on the road facing Iona College at 3 p.m. On the links, the men's golf team finished in 6th place out of 21 teams at the Towson Invitational over the weekend, going 23 over par as a team. The Pirates collectively finished a strong effort due to a strong individual performance from sophomore Chris Yom, who shot a 1 over par 73 in the final round, recording 14 pars and a birdie. He shot a 6 over par collectively for the tournament. The Pirates' top finisher was Ken Nagai, who finished tied for 18th out of 120 golfers with a score of 5 over par and shot a 3 over par 75 in the final round. The Pirates returned to action on April 8th when they play the first 2 rounds of the Princeton Invitational. And that's a wrap for Seton Hall Sports. I'm Matt Lamb. Once again, now back to Brynne and Brianna with more of the news that you need to know.
Thanks, Matt. The final Poetry in the Round event of the spring will be held on Thursday, April 6th at 7 p.m. in the Chancellor's Suite. To round off a year of insightful speakers, best-selling writer Susan Orlean will be presenting an excerpt from her most recent book entitled Rin Tin Tin.
A teaching and learning strategy called mind mapping has recently been explored as a means to support adult learning, and tomorrow, Catherine Mayer and Genevieve Pinto-Zip will lead a workshop demonstrating how that technique works. Catherine Mayer is an assistant professor of physical therapy, and Genevieve Zip is a professor of interpersonal health sciences and health administration. The workshop will be held tomorrow, March 29th, from 3:30 to 4:30 in the faculty lounge.
Now we'll head over to Eilish Montgomery with your 5-day forecast. Eilish?
Thanks, Brynne. I'm Eilish Montgomery with your 5-day forecast. Today will be cloudy with a high of 56 and a low of 46. Wednesday will be partly cloudy with a high of 59 and a low of 34. Thursday, expect sunshine over the course of the day with a high of 56 and a low of 39. Friday will be rainy all day with a high of 47 and a low of 46. Finally, Saturday will be rainy with a high of 50 and a low of 40. That'll do it for your 5-day weather forecast. Once again, I'm Eilish Montgomery. Now back to Brianna and Brynne with more of the news you need to know.
Thanks, Eilish. The 6th Annual Servant Leadership Day is scheduled for Thursday, April 20th. It is a celebration of the university's commitment to forming students as servant leaders in a global society. In celebration of this event, all members of the Seton Hall community are invited to a talk given by Father Brian Kolodachuk that will be taking place in the Chancellor's Suite.
Over winter break, sophomore Olivia Gregorio and freshman Blake Aspinall volunteered for varsity Catholic mission camps, designed to bring faith together with sports for impoverished youth around the world. While Gregorio traveled to Trinidad to run a soccer camp, Aspinall traveled to the Dominican Republic for a volleyball and baseball camp. Gregorio is a member of the women's cross-country team, and Aspinall is a member of the baseball team.
This concludes our broadcast of Pirate News. I'm Brynne Connolly.
And I'm Brianna Bernath. Thank you for watching, Pirates, and have a great day.